Welcome back to our BIOS Lagos competitive class. In this video session, I have brought you an unique topic that is regarding mammalian heart internal structure, especially our humans, Homo sapiens sapiens. It is a trinomial nomenclature. Homo is a genus name, generic name. Species or specific name is sapiens, and subspecies or subspecific name is sapiens. Homo sapiens sapiens. Trinomial nomenclature according to ICZN. Done. Beautiful and colorful schematic and diagrammatic presentation is there on the board. This view is transfer section, TS, and one more is there, LS, longitudinal section, LS and TS, longitudinal section and transfer section. So let's see. And one more thing, don't be confused, is this TS or LS? Confirmly, please write in the comment. Okay, done. Then, if we take the parts, many parts are there. Before going to discuss about these all parts and working mechanism, generally what is meant by heart? Heart is a hollow organ which is mesodermally derived. Generally, human body in its embryo stage derived from triple genital layers or germinal layers: ectoderm, mesoderm, endoderm. Because we are known as triploblastic organisms, and lower organisms diploblastic organisms. From these three germinal layers, different organs are formed or developed in the human body. Coming to our cardium or heart, this is derived or developed from the second layer is known as mesoderm. So heart is mesodermal origin. The special branch of biological sciences which deals about the heart is known as cardiology, and the expert is called cardiologist. Then the special instrument which is used to hear or come to know the sound, heartbeat or heart rate or pulse rate is known as a stethoscope. The scientist René Laennec, he was invented stethoscope. Discovery is differ, invention is differ. Yeah, here we have many parts. Generally, the size of the heart is a person's clenched or closed fist. Exactly, heart is located in the chest cavity or thoracic cavity, especially below the sternum, chest bone, that is also called sternum. Exactly in the mediastinum, exact spot, cardiac notch. In the cardiac notch, in the mediastinum, in the chest cavity, heart is located. If we observe, our human heart is made by four special chambers. Two upper chambers are called auricles or atria, followed by lower chambers are called ventricles. Auricles, ventricles. These auricles and ventricles both together separated with the help of transverse septum. Septum in the sense special muscular valve. Interauriculoventricular septum or interatrioventricular septum. Then coming to both auricles, right and left auricles also separated with the help of special septum, that is known as interauricular septum or interatrial septum. In the same way, both ventricles are separated with the help of one more special septum, is known as interventricular septum. Auriculoventricular septum, interauricular septum, interventricular septum. Total 3 types of septa are present in the mammalian heart, especially human heart. Septum singular, septa plural. Then 2 large blood vessels are located, connected to the heart. This one is known as inferior vena cava. It is a type of largest vein, or it is also called post-caval vein. And this one, superior vena cava, one more largest vein. One more name, pre-caval vein. Pre-caval vein, post-caval vein. These both largest veins collect or receive carbon dioxide rich blood from the human body. So this one received from the head parts, and this one received from, except the head parts and remaining parts of the body. These both, they will be received carbon dioxide rich blood, and they will be pumped into the chamber is known as right atrium or auricle. So these are the openings of these largest veins. The blood from the right auricle, it is passed to right ventricle. From the right ventricle, the blood is passed to pulmonary arch. This pulmonary arch is subdivided into right pulmonary artery branches and left pulmonary artery branches. So the carbon dioxide rich blood through these right and left pulmonary arch branches finally received to the lungs. Generally, according to blood vessels, all types of arteries, they carry oxygen rich blood from the heart to the body parts. But we are coming to this pulmonary artery, instead of passing or carrying or sending oxygen rich blood, it is sending carbon dioxide rich blood to the lungs for the oxygenation purpose. That is a unique change in the human heart, especially in the blood vessels level. Okay, done. Then in the lungs at the alveoli level, gases exchange occurs, carbon dioxide and oxygen is exchanged, then the blood becomes oxygen rich blood from the lungs, from the left lung, from the right lung. The oxygenated blood is received by both sides, right side one pair, left side one pair of pulmonary veins. These pulmonary veins receive the oxygenated blood from the lungs after gases exchange, and they sent into one more chamber of the heart, that is known as left auricle or left atrium. Here one more unique point, generally all types of veins, they receive carbon dioxide rich blood from the body parts and send into largest veins, and from there to right atrium. But here these pulmonary veins, actually these are veins, pulmonary veins, instead of receiving carbon dioxide rich blood, they are receiving oxygen rich blood and sending into left atrium. This is a unique point or difference. Here this pulmonary artery function is different. Here this pulmonary veins function is different. Remember. Then from here, the carbon dioxide rich blood enters into left ventricle. From there, oxygen rich blood. Oxygen rich blood enter into left ventricle. From there, this main aorta, the largest artery in the human heart. Main aorta receives that oxygenated blood, and with the help of systemic artery, the oxygen rich blood is passed to all organs, tissues, cells, etc. Here, between right atrium and right ventricle, there is a valve. So this valve is known as tricuspid valve. So valve is located exactly in the orifice, valve orifice. Then coming to left atrium and left ventricle, the opening between left atrium and left ventricle, one more orifice and valve is located, that is called bicuspid valve or mitral valve. So whenever during the heartbeat, one heartbeat is known as a cardiac cycle. One cardiac cycle timing is 0.8 seconds. So 60 seconds into 0.8, around 72 times heartbeat occurs, and around 5040 ml of blood, around 5 liters of blood is pumped out or circulated through the heart within 1 minute. So 72 times beats, heart beats or cardiac cycles per minute, that is known as pulse rate. One heartbeat is known as pulse. Okay. Here, during the cardiac cycle, during the heartbeat, in the first phase, these both chambers are contracted, auricular systole that is called. Then both types of blood enters into these both ventricles. Again, immediately these both ventricles are contracted, that is called ventricular systole. During the contraction, these both types of blood, they will flow back again into the auricles. In such time, these both tricuspid, bicuspid valves are closed together. Then the sharp sound is generated, lub sound, that is called systolic pressure, 120 by 80. Generally blood pressure is 120 by 80, numerator 120, denominator 80. 120 by 80 mm per Hg. That 120 numerator systolic pressure is generated here, and the sound is generated by these valves, closure of these valves. So these tricuspid and bicuspid both valves also together called AV valves, atrioventricular valves or auriculoventricular valves, AV valves. Okay, then there is no other route to the blood to flow. So the blood from left ventricle, compulsory it should flow into main aorta. From the right ventricle, the blood it should be flown into pulmonary artery. The opening of pulmonary arch guarded by one valve, semilunar valve, that is aortic valve, pulmonary valve. And the opening of main aorta is also guarded by one more semilunar valve, that is called aortic valve. So this pulmonary valve and aortic valve together called semilunar valves. Then once these two types of blood enters into their respective main aorta and pulmonary trunk or pulmonary arch, again these four chambers at a time they will be relaxed. That is called atrioventricular relaxation. First one is auricular systole, second one is ventricular systole, third one is atrioventricular diastole. During that time, the blood from here and from here will try to flow back. In such condition, these both valves are closed, then the dull sound is created, dup. So lub, dup, lub, dup, lub, dup. One is a sharp sound, one is a dull sound. So these sounds are considered as heartbeat sound while observing through the stethoscope. Then the oxygenated blood is passed through systemic artery to the body parts. Then again from the body parts the carbon dioxide rich blood is received with the help of these two largest veins and sent into right chamber auricle, and the cycle is continuous, vice versa. Here twice blood is entering into human heart before completion of one circulation. The cyclic movement of body fluid, especially blood through the heart, is called circulation, and one more fluid is there, that is called lymph. Lymph is one type of fluid, blood is one type of fluid. So through the heart, the blood flows twice before to complete one circulation, because the heart, human heart or mammalian heart, is called double circuit heart. First time in the form of carbon dioxide rich blood, and from there it goes to lungs, and from there in the form of oxygen rich blood, second time it is entering into left auricle. First time it is entering into right auricle, carbon dioxide rich form, second time oxygen rich form, then it goes out or comes out, because this is called double circuit heart, and such type of circulation is called double circulation. So what is meant by double circulation? In the sense, from the auricle, the carbon dioxide rich blood reach up to here, from there reach up to here, and from there reach the lungs. That is called pulmonary circuit. Then after pulmonary circuit, the blood, oxygen rich blood from the lungs, they reach left auricle with the help of pulmonary veins, and from there left ventricle, from there main aorta, from main aorta to systemic artery, through the systemic artery it reaches to the cells, organs, tissues and cells, and from there again they reach in the form of carbon dioxide rich blood through the veins into auricle. That is called systemic circuit. So one is the pulmonary circuit, second one is the systemic circuit. So double circuit heart. And little more information. Here these valves are tightly holded with the help of special strings called chordae tendinae. These strings are connected to these cone-shaped muscles called papillary muscles. These papillary muscles are formed from the columnae cornae, special type of muscles which are located on the wall of the ventricles. Wall of the ventricles, columnae cornae, papillae muscles, chordae tendinae, and valves. And here, according to human heart beat, that electric impulse rhythm generation, human heart, mammalian heart is known as myogenic heart. Special type of musculature or muscle generate the electric impulse, lub-dub impulse. Here that special musculature is called nodal tissues. One of the nodal tissue is SAN, sinoatrial node. One of the nodal tissue is AVN, atrioventricular node. These two nodes are generate and control the heartbeat or rhythm or the impulse or electric impulse. So from the AVN, the rhythm or impulse is reached to here. This is called the AV bundle, atrioventricular bundle or bundle of His. Then from the bundle of His, special fibers are arised. These are called Purkinje fibers. Then they are spreading throughout the, passing throughout the chambers of the heart. Finally, they reach the, or they relay the electric impulse which are generated at SAN and reached to AVN, and from there vice versa. So likewise, the heartbeat is simultaneously maintained, because this is called myogenic heart. In some type of remaining organisms, neurogenic is observed, neuromyogenic also observed. So this is the information in this video. Little more information in further videos I shall be giving to you. I hope everybody understood. If you have any doubts, please write in the comments. By the way, this is Mr. Karthikeyan, mentor in NEET and EAP and all types of competitive classes. I shall meet you with one more unique topic in one more video. Till then, thank you. Signing off.